What is going on, Islanders fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video for Up the Turnpike. In today's video, I want to talk about why the New York Islanders must re-sign Mike Reilly. So, Mike Reilly was acquired this past season, in season, as a waiver claim. One of my favorite moves Lou Lamoriello has ever made, if we're being completely honest with you, if I'm being completely honest with you. A fantastic find. He was exactly what the New York Islanders needed, especially early on in the year. They were decimated by injuries on the blue line, and they got him for nothing, and he was really good. 19 points, 5 goals, 14 assists in 50 games for the New York Islanders, and ended up settling into a regular role in their sixth defenseman. And I think they need to bring him back, and I don't think it would be crazy costly to bring him back, but we'll talk about the things that he did well, and then at the end, get into what I think the contract would look like. So, number one, he was a solid quarterback on the second power play unit. Noah Dobson was the defenseman used on that first power play unit, but on the second one, Mike Reilly really took control there, and I kind of liked, at the end, they were calling it like their the shooter one, because they were just getting off loads and loads of shots. But honestly, I like the Mike Reilly, Ryan Pulock duo, having them out there on the power play, on that second power play unit. I think it worked. And honestly, too, in addition to that, something else that he does that the Islanders blue line really struggles with, and, you know, like, transitioning has been a major issue for the Islanders the last few years, their transition game. He's one of the best puck movers they have. And on the defensive side, you have Noah Dobson, who skates well and can move the puck well. And then it's Mike Reilly, and none of the other four guys are really all that strong at doing it. Scott Mayfield, you don't trust doing it. That's not Ryan Pulock's strength. That's not Adam Pelech's strength. And as much as I like Alex Romanov, that's not his game either. So you need puck-moving defensemen, and I think he qualifies at that. And even looking at his underlying numbers, you know, we looked at obviously 19 points, 5 goals, 14 assists. He, at 5-on-5, was the best Islanders defenseman in a lot of key metrics. Corsi for percentage, 51.21, led the way. Expected goals for percentage, 55.14, by far the most. High danger chances for, 55.25. Scoring chances for percentage, 51.55. Again, was over 50% in each of those categories, which is a plus. That means you're on, you know, anything below 50 is you're on the negative side. If anything above 50, you're on the plus side. The closer to 100, the better. He's above 50% in all of them and leading the way. And again, Corsi for percentage, expected goals for, high danger chances for, and scoring chances for. That's a win. That is a major win. I would want to bring that guy back, and I think he's going to be cost efficient, which is the final part of this video. Is how much is he going to make? Is he going to get a 7-year contract extension? No, that's not his game. He's probably a short-term deal guy. Like, he was on a 1-year, $1 million deal. Do you bump it up to 2 years? I say, yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I don't think it would be anything more than, at the absolute most, 3 years. But let's just say 2. We'll split the difference, a 2-year deal. And we're talking like $1 to $2 million on against the cap as an AAV. Like a, I don't know, 2-year, $3 million deal, $1.5 million. That's a nice raise for him. You know, a $500,000 raise, you know, going into the season. When he signed with Florida, it was a 1-year, $1 million deal. I think he deserves a bump. But again, at the absolute most, you're looking at $2 million. And as a third pair guy, because if you look at the lefties, Romanov's going to be on the top pair with Dobson. I would keep Pelech and Pulock together. That's not to say that I'm not concerned about Pelech. I am. I think he did not look good at all. Another season where injuries played a factor. Which is really unfortunate. But then you have Mike Reilly on that last pair, probably with Scott Mayfield, and you kind of just hope that Scott Mayfield's better than he was this past year, because as we learned after the year, he suffered an injury in game 1 of 82, tried to play through it. Unfortunately, it didn't go very well for him, ended up shutting it down. But I think Mike Reilly, again, for a third pair guy, at $1.5 million is more than acceptable. That is a good value deal, and the Islanders need to, one, find some short-term good value deals, because that's not something they have. They have a lot of guys locked up long-term. And number 2, they need transition players, especially under Patrick Waugh. I think he fits the style that Patrick Waugh is going to want to play with the 24-25 Islanders. So I think he absolutely has to come back. But I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do you think the Islanders should re-sign Mike Reilly? If so, what kind of contract would you give him? If not, tell me why. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.